Welcome to the sorry.
This guy always.
What's up with that word? What's up with that tone? Like,
Welcome. Welcome to What the Fuck is Happening.
Woo!
My name is Raunak.
My name is Raaghav.
Today I have Raaghav with me as usual. And today our guest is Rima. So
hi everyone.
let's get into it, Rima.
Get
What's
into
up?
what?
What the fuck
Wait,
is happening
Rima
with
is,
you?
they're like siblings and shit.
Yeah, so Raunak call me Didi because I'm your elder sister.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
For the next 1 hour, it's back to Didi.
And even
okay?
Raaghav, Rima Didi.
That's
I wouldn't mind.
I've never called Rima Didi in my life.
Rima Di.
Yeah, that was also I think one of our major concern because
What?
he used to call Richa Di, but
And-
for me, I was Rima, but Richa was Didi.
How did you feel about that? You wanted to be called Didi?
Of course, why not?
But then why didn't you call her Didi?
I don't know. It's just like never
She's-
came out. Like, I never
उसने
thought
बोला
of
अंदर
it.
से कभी आवाज नहीं निकली है.
Like
He never felt it from inside.
I like apparently when I was born and all, right? So Rima, like which movie came out that time? Which you were like,
Oh my God, Raja Babu came out. So
Who's in Raja Babu?
Govinda.
I have no idea.
Like sar kailyo khatiya
Okay, yeah.
that song. Okay,
Cool.
so and I was obsessed with Govinda, and my favorite actress was Karishma Kapoor. So we were sitting
Wow.
and actually deciding his name. What would we name him? So my dad is like, we'll name him Raunak, and then someone said Sheru. Okay, and I was like, nahi, his name should be Raja.
Raja.
Yeah, because in Raja Babu, his name was Raja. So I was
Okay.
like, Raunak is gonna be Raja because he's so apt because like he was the first boy in the house. So he's like, he's gonna be Raja. And unfortunately didn't take that name.
So dad
Yeah.
prevailed.
Yeah.
Thank God. Thank
Like
God.
always.
Thank God.
But we do have some aunties who call him like Raja.
But he's
still.
called Raja at home, right?
Yeah, Raja sometimes. Yeah,
Yeah, but
Raja,
thank
Ashif.
God, like my name is like Raja, bro. Imagine walking around introducing yourself to be, hi, my name is Raja. Like,
And when they'll ask you like, where did you get the idea from or inspiration? They'll be like, Raja Babu.
Raja Babu. Imagine.
But that was a good movie, like,
I have no idea, bro. Like, I haven't seen Bollywood. I have seen Bollywood movies,
Dude.
but not the old ones. Not all of them.
it is iconic. That movie is iconic.
we used to go for a lot of movies in that
Yeah.
Sharjah cinema.
Yeah.
Like our
Bro.
family used to go for a lot
How
of
did
movies.
our parents not know each other, man? Like,
I don't know. I think we might have like those 6 degrees of separation going on.
Yeah. So it's we were more of into like the Himachal community.
Yeah.
You know?
Himachal guys. Pahadi, we like to only hang out with Pahadi people.
Yeah.
how many Pahadi people did
We only
you
had
have?
5, 6 family.
But always, like, till now, it's like
Yeah, it's
that,
all-
right?
It's
Yeah,
always
it's Pahadi
there.
families and recently
And like no extra came inside.
Yeah,
like-
Sindhis was
Sindhi.
we had Sindhi family.
One auntie, one uncle, Sindhi uncle.
Yeah.
We had, and we only had Pahadis, and yeah, we were a very close knit community. But the good part is, since Pahadi people are very less in Dubai, so we didn't have this community system, where like thousands of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we never went through ke log kya kahenge type scenario.
But
Because-
like on a smaller scale, you probably
nothing,
did at
nothing.
home.
we didn't go through that because there was no one influencing our parents.
Okay.
Do you get my point? Like there was
Yeah.
no one
Yeah.
influencing our parents, and our parents were like, they were from village like जहाँ पे light नहीं होती थी. So they were very
Wow.
simple people, and they adapted very quickly.
Yeah.
And since there was no other outside influence, group of people who were like influencing them, like, oh my God, look at your daughters, what are they doing? Our parents were like, I don't know, you're simple people, whatever they want to do, they want to go out, go out. You're coming home at 3 o'clock, okay. You're drinking, okay. So they were very like kind and accepting, simple people, I guess.
Yeah, because Dubai was safe. I mean, that time as well, right?
No,
Like,
but
Dubai-
have you seen other people? Oh,
I've seen it.
they're very strict, especially with the women in their household, like especially the girls. We never
But
had
do you
that.
think there are more families like that or less families like that where women are more under control?
See, it also depends how the woman is. If she's like aggressive, aggro, okay.
What?
Aggressive, like like.
What
Okay. If you can fight your way,
Yeah.
like we fought like with our parents to give us our freedom and everything. So if you're that kind of a person, and you know that your parents will eventually bend to your needs, then of course I'm sure there might be many families.
But that's a task to
Yeah, that
like
is a
get your
task.
parents to
Yeah.
your level so that
Yes.
you can get your things.
Yes.
Okay, how
But-
is it like being a middle child?
What should I tell you?
How is it?
Middle
Are you?
child.
Do you feel like you're like you have the power somewhere and then you go
I have
somewhere
no
else?
power.
and-
I have nothing.
Not
okay?
right now, like
I have a
since
middle child
childhood.
syndrome. I feel that nobody loves me.
Oh
Wow.
my
Yeah,
god!
nobody loves me.
That's
I
untrue.
love you, bro.
I love you.
I love you.
fake. Raunak never even used to sleep. That sounds really bad over here. But
Yeah.
we were kids, right?
Yeah.
So like me and Raunak have like 6 years difference. So when Raunak was born, when he was like 2 or 3 years old, I might be like 10, 11 years old. And you want to sleep with your cute brother, right? Because you only have one brother.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, and like not that way, but like sleep next to him.
I mean, I know, yeah.
Yeah, he would never choose me. He would only choose Richa.
Why?
I don't know. He was
Why?
obsessed.
Why did
He
you
was
only choose
obsessed.
I don't know. I was 2 years old, man. I didn't
He was-
even
he was
think about it.
But when you got older, whom did you choose if there was a fight? Because I'm sure you guys had like
Richa.
tons of fights.
Richa.
So it was always Richa,
It was
right?
always Richa.
I mean, growing up, yes, it was like,
Yeah.
it was always Risha, like this
Can you
thing.
see the sadness in my face?
Yeah.
But
Suddenly
it's
the
not like
energy
that
has
now,
gone
right?
into like sadness.
It is like that now.
It's not like that.
So imagine it took me like how old I am? 35. It took me 35 years to prove myself to my brother.
Wow, on camera.
Wait, it
On
did not take you
bro.
35
You're
years.
welcome.
Okay?
You're welcome.
It did not take you 35 years, okay? Like, I have, like,
Bro,
come
she
on.
just figured it out. So
No.
like,
I mean, come on.
or you just did.
We were like close, okay? During my university time, at least.
We
I
were
remember.
never close, Raunak.
Yes, we were.
I just remember you.
He used to, oh my God, should I tell you all the comments he used to call me?
No, I used to.
He used to call me Kali Kaluti Jal Jal Luti.
Oh,
Because so Pahadi people are fair, right? So he's like, you're
racist.
Yeah, he was very, you know what he used to do? Rima, don't touch me. I was like, why? You know, Kali wali bimari. Kali wali bimari ho jayega. And I'm like, what?
That is what the fuck is
Okay,
happening.
listen,
bro.
okay? It was not only me. I was influenced also by my eldest sister.
Wow, you're easily influenced, Raunak.
Yeah.
Does it everyone
I was
think
a kid.
of the same thing about you? Like,
Of course.
what?
Welcome to India, man.
But you're here, right? Like,
Yeah, but see, for them, they think it's a harmless joke. You know how parents think it's a harmless joke?
but
when
you're
they're
not even like dark or anything. Like,
Come to India.
or maybe I am. Like, that's why.
No.
Nothing
good.
like that. So it was like, look, I was influenced, but it's not like I was a kid also.
So you
okay?
picked it up from Richa, right?
Give or take. I don't want to put her under the spotlight. You know what I mean?
Richard didn't say much. So I think it was my family back in India, my extended family. They thought it was a joke. They don't understand the difference between bullying and joking. They thought it
Yeah.
might be like a fun joke. Let me just like tease Rima and everything. So they used to say that a lot. And yeah. It crushed my self-esteem. I was such a sad child. And I used to be like, God, look, I think you banaya aapne.
No, wait. Rima was the most rebellious in our family, right?
Yeah.
You could say, like, she would fight with mom, dad, uncle, aunties, everybody. Rima would. Anyone would say anything to Rima. Rima would
Because
like.
she's like more on the face, right? Like,
Yeah,
if you
so
don't like it, you just say it,
I don't fight. I think I'm just blunt. I
Yeah.
don't like lying.
Yeah, so Rima was
I don't
like
like
super rebellious, and that's why my dad like loved her the most because she was like.
because
super,
your dad was also like that only,
Yeah,
right?
he
like
was.
he just gave it back to whoever.
Yeah,
like,
whatever happened.
yeah.
And yeah, I have a very simple rule. Mar jao, lekin chuko mat. Maar kha lo, chukna mat. Like, even if sometimes people want to fight you and, I was like, maar kha lo, chukna nahi. Ro lena, chukna nahi.
Wow.
Like, do anything.
I've heard of that clubbing story, bro. Remember the one where there was a fight?
Let's not talk about
Oh.
it.
Dude,
I was like-
next level.
Oh my God. That's what happened when you come in between people and you should not solve other people's problem.
Wow. Please,
Yeah.
point to be noted. I wish I had my notebook, bro. I had written
solve
that
other
down
people's
right
Point.
now.
You shouldn't solve strangers' problem.
What happened? What happened in that club? What exactly happened?
What happened was, the party was over and it was in White Club. I don't know whether we can take names or not, but who cares? And we entered the lift and I think there were a lot of people and somebody pushed Ankit a little bit. And he like lost his balance and he stepped on somebody's foot. And there was this drunk dude who came and he punched Ankit.
Just for stepping on his foot.
Yeah, like some chick, I said, he just lost his balance. And while that was happening, I thought, okay, you know what, everybody's drunk. Let's just diffuse this thing. So I just said, you know what, I'm so sorry, galti se ho gaya, ye wo. And while I'm saying, I'm so sorry, galti se ho gaya, I'm trying to diffuse like the whole situation. And from there, one punch comes on my face.
On your face?
On my
Yeah.
face.
Wow.
And
Holy
yeah, and that's when the bouncer took me out. And that's when I lost my shit. And I told my cousins were also there. And they're very protective about such things. I just
Dude, if anyone hits anyone.
Bro, if I was
like,
there,
yeah, if anyone like hit you, like punched you in the face,
Yeah.
we'd just be
I
like,
would have.
"Hey,
Yeah, I would have jumped on
So
it.
I
for sure.
just told them very nicely, either kill them or
Oh.
don't come home.
That's
That
what she
was
told
the-
Ankit.
Either kill them or don't come home.
What the fuck is
And
happening?
There was a brawl. It was a very bad brawl,
Oh
and
my-
then there was like a court case. I don't want to like divulge too
Yeah,
much.
that's
Yeah,
into
true.
it.
But this.
But that was the scene
That was
in a
that was-
nutshell. Wow.
That was the scene.
That was
Yeah.
when Rima was like. Rima was
I
like,
wanna fuck
I
them
want.
up.
अंदर से कितनी खुशी मिली थी ना मेरे को जब.
When she said that line, she felt so good from inside. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But
That was. Yeah.
but you learned a lot from that. Like
Yeah. Never say sorry to people. Don't. If somebody's fighting, just stay away.
Point to be noted. If
when
somebody's fighting,
You back off.
please stay away.
Back off. You're fighting, fight. You're my brother, you're my husband. Fight each other. Kill each other. I am not stepping in. So that's one thing I've learned. And yeah.
That's
Yeah.
so cool, bro.
But tell me now, you're like, when did you meet Ankit? When did
I
this
met-
happen?
Wait, one second. I totally forgot about this. We haven't even done your introduction yet, bro. So can you just tell us a bit about
Oh
yourself?
yeah.
So, me, myself, and I, Rima. And I'm Raunak's elder sister. Second elder sister, I guess, right? That's how you say
Not
it?
you guessed, but
I think that's how you
You're
say
my
it.
elder sister.
Yeah, I'm his
One
elder
up.
sister. Yeah, one up. I'm an artist. I'm a digital artist. So I draw.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Follow you on Instagram.
Follow me on Instagram at Rima Singh Art.
Yeah.
Sad cloud, but yeah, here we go, cheap cloud.
No, it's good. It's fine. It's good to have like cloud and everything.
And yeah, and it's been an interesting journey. Like I started my creative journey very late in life because I studied accounts. I majored in accounts. I almost completed my ACCA. Only had like 4 papers left. And
That's like one sitting, right?
no,
4 papers is one sitting.
like 1 year. If you do two papers,
Yeah, 2
you-
sittings.
Yeah, you can do. You had 2 chances, and I had 10 years to do it. You
Wow.
have 10 years time to do ACCA, so only had like 2 papers left, and I was like, if I would finish this, I would actually become accountant.
Wow.
So I was like, this is gonna be the biggest step in my life is to get to stop doing it and telling my parents I don't want to do it. And my dad was like, you're not even failing. Like, I understand if you would fail and you don't want to do ACCA, I understand, but you're passing. I was like, no, but I'll become
And then that's it.
an auditor. And I'll be looking at numbers all my life. And that kind of scared me, and I left that. And then I started pursuing art when I was like 26, 27. Yeah.
So you just left everything and you just went for art.
I just went for art, and so I don't have a formal education, but I've always been creative. So I'm a quick learner. So I did learn very fast in
So
life.
you just picked up an iPad or what?
I used to draw on canvas, paper, chart paper, everything. And then I remember it was my birthday, and my husband got me an iPad Pro with a pencil. And I asked him, why did you get me that? Like, do I look like a tech person? He's like, there's something called digital art.
Yeah.
Why don't you
Get into it.
get into it? And I was like, sure, I'll try. And I got into it. And yeah.
Because your husband is like full on like on
Tech.
in
He's a tech guru, right?
He's a tech guru.
He's
So
a tech guru.
He said, yeah.
so he's like, yeah, he
He's
knew
like-
it. He knew it. The NFTs were like the next big
he
thing.
Knew where the money is. He's like, it's with my wife right now.
My wife, you'll make this NFTs. But you
Yeah.
got into NFTs as well.
How did you,
right?
get into NFTs?
How did I get into NFT? That's a very interesting question. So I was in my office actually. I was in a
Wow,
lift.
can't believe it.
Yeah, I was in the lift, and some dude came into the lift, and I asked, he's like, Rima, have you heard of NFTs? And I was like, what is that? And like in lift, you have like hardly like half a minute to talk in the
Yeah.
lift till you go to your like designated places. And I was like, what is it? He's like, just Google it. Remember NFTs? Remember Googling it? Don't forget and do it. So I was like, fine, I'll do it. And I went home and I Googled. And I saw that everybody's like on Twitter talking about NFT. So I made like a Twitter account. And I came up with this name called Women of Future. I was
Nice.
really glad that nobody took that name because that's like the most common name people would take.
What's it called?
Women of Future.
Women of Future.
Yeah.
Nice.
And luckily I got the name and I started drawing. And I told this to Ankit. And it was very brand new that time. And he said that, I don't know, it looks fake. It looks like a scam, like a spam or scam. I was like, I don't know, let me just try it. So I put a couple of artwork and I forgot about it.
Okay.
And I sold my first artwork for 0.15 Ethereum. That's a good money
That's good money.
for the first time when you're selling it.
Wow, dude.
And I didn't
nice.
market it. I was just sleeping. I woke up one day and it just came that you sold one of your artwork. And I was like, oh, this looks easy without like marketing and doing anything. So I was like, why don't I come up with a collection? So I came up with my first collection, which was Women of Future Genesis. I had like 100 artwork over there.
Dude, next level.
Yeah, I completely sold out that.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I started Women of Future 2.0, which I didn't manage to sell out, but I sold out quite a few, which was good. And then I went to the first NFT conference, which happened in New York
Wow.
Whoa, when was
Yeah.
this?
last year. Yeah,
Fuck.
last year I went there. I financed my trip with my NFT money.
Nice.
So it was good. I made a lot of friends. I understood technology a little better. I understood what moves people,
Yeah.
and it's more than art. It's the story behind.
The
So for
artwork.
each of the artwork, you've got a story written in the captions, or like how does it work? I have
the
no idea by the way
collection
about
has a story.
Okay.
What was the collection all about?
So what was
So
your
you-
collection about?
Yeah. What was your collection about?
The first one.
It was about women and what women's future hold. Especially, when you come from the Asian community, you have a lot of, preconceived notions. Like, if you look at my art journey, like my parents wanted me to do accounts because that's like a safer
Yeah.
career choice,
It's
because
an Indian career.
it's an Indian career, right? Like how every parents want doctor, engineer.
Accountant. If you haven't taken
Yeah.
science, then please
Not
take
accountant,
accounting.
okay? Auditor.
Sorry.
Make it sound better, okay?
Okay,
Auditor.
auditor.
Auditor. Accountant.
Chartered accountant and all.
Yeah, bro.
Auditor. And and it was for everyone. And I realized that a lot of people go through that. Before I used to think that, yeah, mere saath hi ho raha hai ye sab kuch.
Yeah.
What is this happening? And then I realized a lot of people go through that. And
And
so that was the whole story about. I wanted to even, whatever I make, give a percentage to women who are victim of sexual abuse, domestic abuse, women and children, because I connect with that cause a lot, and
Nice, dude. That's fucking awesome.
and
Yeah.
we managed to do a little bit of contribution there.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was like a good.
this thing, but as NFTs are down,
Yeah.
gone. Are
Yeah.
they gone or they down?
Yeah, because I haven't heard anyone
Yeah,
like
now
speak about
it's-
Actually,
NFTs
what
in a
happened in
while.
between was a lot of people started scamming. They would sell out their collection and they would not fulfill their journey or whatever roadmap they have set it out to their people. And I think eventually people started losing faith in it. So it's still going on, but it's very niche now.
Okay.
So now it's like more of private collections and
Yeah.
all. So it's not like how it was like one of 100, that's
Yeah.
what, that's
One
the
of
only,
10,000.
yeah, because that's the only thing I remember you used to tell me, yeah, it's one of 100. Oh, I
Yeah.
got the best number. I got like 6
Yeah.
of 100 or something. Apparently the number wise also you go,
The rarity.
the more rare it is. So
What?
Yeah, so
I have no idea. Like, I still have
So
no
you
idea.
know how you collect Pokemon cards?
Yeah.
And you know how in Pokemon cards there'll
How
be
do you-
Pikachu?
Yeah.
Where there's, but see, that's where the NFT plays in. It is a code. So you make like a basic structure. You make like 5 different eyes, 5 different nose, 5 different lips, 5 different hair, 5 different clothing.
Whoa.
And then you mix it, like you shuffle it, you randomize it, and you put it into one person. So of course, when you do that, there's going to be a rarity also, right? Not everybody will get like golden hair, in case you have golden hair in one of your attributes.
Whoa.
So that's where the rarity thing.
That's a
came.
different fucking world.
Yeah.
man,
Like,
there was a lot of money like people were making out of
Yeah.
this,
Yeah,
right?
so many like influencers as well were like just posting it online just to make
quick
money.
cash grab.
Quick money, yeah.
Yeah.
And you made good money on one of those. Which painting was it? Which you got? You remember? I remember you always used to tell me, bro, I got this one, man. This one is like super rare, and
I don't remember.
it was the ape or was it the bunny?
Let's not talk about it.
Wait, the ape one was the one that went viral, right?
Let's not talk about it. These are
Okay.
like personal things.
No, but you got like this thing. Yours. It's not like you didn't make money in it. You
No, of
did.
course I did. Like, I just don't like talking about it.
Wow. No,
Like-
but now you're saying it's not completely gone. It's
It is
just
there, but I don't know. I
Can
think
someone make a living if through like selling NFTs right now in
at
this
this
market?
point,
Yeah.
see, you know what? करने के तो कुछ भी कर सकते हैं लोग.
No, just in general as a market.
Not everybody would be able to make it, but if you're determined, your art is good, I'm sure you can do it.
You're
But
still continuing with the NFTs or
No,
it's on
I'm
hold?
still artist. I do have a couple of my work in the domain, the NFT
Nice.
domain, and it's still there, but I have shifted from there.
to
Normal artwork, digital art.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sick.
So now you just like promote yourself, and if someone calls like, like personally, like, hey, can you make this artwork for me?
So you know what they do now? Like when I get calls from people and they want my digital art, they're like, we will pay you the money, just make your art, convert your artwork into NFT. So we even have like it belongs to us legally kind of thing. So that's
like a
what
copyright?
like a copyright thing, that this artwork belongs to us in blockchain.
But man, like I remember you. So if you sell your artwork, right, and one person buys it, and now he or she resells that artwork, you still get paid for it, right?
you get paid royalties.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Sick.
So how many hands it moves from, that many times I would get the royalty, like 7%.
That's a good amount, right?
I think 10% was maximum, and I kept up to 7%.
So it depends on you, whatever royalties you want to keep.
I think it was between 10 and 12 maximum, so you can't even ask for like insane amount of money.
And that's the thing. Would that affect like the prices of the artwork, if depending on what royalties the artist is making, or is just more of like your choice?
The value of the art, it depends. It doesn't depend on the art. It depends what you stand for and what the company is, like what kind of dream the company is like selling it to you.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
So people would buy into the dream.
Yeah.
That's like exactly how it's supposed to be, right?
Yeah. Like because art is very subjective. Like probably I might like it. I might like your story. Raghav will not like it.
Yeah.
It's depends on how you perceive it. Right?
Yeah. Raghav will like, what bullshit is this? Why am I paying so much money for this blotch of red paint over here?
Got me there.
Yeah, right?
I don't understand the value because I don't know enough about it.
Yeah. And
That's how I see it.
And mostly people don't buy into an art, they buy into an artist.
Yes.
Yeah. So I would like, why would you buy, like take any famous artist, why would you buy their work? You're not buying his art because he made an incredible art. You buy because the artist is so famous.
Yeah, but the artist became famous through the art, right?
No, I think because what he stands for. Art is so subjective that not a lot of people will stand behind an art, but they'll stand behind
A person. Yeah. It's more about the person.
Yeah. Would you buy, like, let's be honest, is Yeezy shoes good looking? No. They're ugly as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeezys are ugly as fuck. Another point to be noted.
Ugly, but why do people still buy it?
It's Kanye West.
Because they love Kanye West. And
I think people just buy it because other people have it.
yeah.
Most of it is just
I think that also
So
increases,
you mean like sheep
right?
mentality?
Yeah. I feel like that also works
most
a lot.
most of the people are just like want to be part of a herd.
I
right?
think it's more than part of the herd. I think you instill FOMO in people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
fear of
that's the
missing-
marketing technique.
For fear of missing out. Either you're part of this gang or you're not. And
That's how it works in the art world also.
Isn't there a thing where the Yeezys, if you buy and if you resell, it's resells for a higher price than the original?
That's
few of them, right?
Yeah.
Like Jordans, Yeezys,
Yeah.
that the whole resale of sneakers is like a big business, man. Like,
yeah.
people buy it for like $120, which is the
Yeah.
original price,
Yeah.
and now it's going for like $1,000, $2,000 and all.
Yeah.
Fuck,
I've been
man.
trying my best to get these Travis Scott
You've
Jordans.
been trying for a long time. I know
Yeah,
about that.
but the price is like 10,000 dirhams. So
Wow.
now
How much can you resell it for?
That's the thing. I don't know. Like, I'm not much into the shoe market, so I'm not sure. Like, if I buy it, I'm like, oh, should I? When you buy 10,000 dirhams worth of like
I'm not
Travis
into
Scott.
shoes.
What are you into, man?
Let me think. That's a very good question.
What are you into?
What am I into?
Yeah.
I'm into art.
Okay, apart from
Okay.
that, that's your work also, right? Sort of.
I'm into
Into your
Do you like movies,
family,
music,
everything.
family?
I like music.
You like music? What do you listen to?
Bollywood.
I also love Bollywood, bro.
Yeah.
I know Rima is like one of them. Like, she puts on her headphones, goes to her room, closes the door, starts dancing. For like
Jamming.
2-3 hours, she's dancing.
Yeah. And I
So-
tell everyone, don't get out from this house. Like, don't come and like come at me. Like, ekdam say like.
Yeah, like knock the door first, because that used to happen a lot. Because
Yeah.
when we were like kids and all, so she used to like go to her room and like start dancing. I would just walk in. She used to get freaked out.
Yeah,
She's like,
like-
what is happening?
Jhatke se mat aana. Like, let me know like when you guys are coming.
Knock.
Yeah.
Who's there?
Yeah.
But I think I have a lot of detachment with things.
Like,
Everything.
for example.
Like, I'm not into food also that much.
Yeah.
That's because you've been eating healthy. By the way,
No, like
she's
since-
lost 20 kilos in the last few months.
Wow.
It's fucking mad. Congratulations,
Yeah,
bro.
that's like
Kudos.
Thank you. No, but I was never into food. Like, I just eat whatever I get. Like
Whatever you
everything
think.
is tasty. Like not whatever I
So
get.
then that means you're completely into food.
No, but everything tastes well. So I'm not very picky. Like meko ye khana and I don't want to eat this and this tastes good and I don't eat like.
So you're like water with food. Right?
Yeah. And
But obviously you changed your diet, right? Because
Yeah.
because you just lost 20 kilos. Like
Yeah.
obviously, I know like.
And
going to
I'm telling you,
India-
it was not difficult for me. Like how people say that, oh my God, I starved and I couldn't eat my food. For me, it didn't make any sense because for me, food is food. Like I don't have that kind of relationship with food.
Yeah.
For me, food is something that fuels me from inside. It's not something like I crave for. I
Yeah.
think, yeah.
bare minimum.
So could you do like a liquid diet? You think you could do a liquid
As
diet?
long as it can fill my stomach complete. I don't like starving.
Okay. Yeah, no, not starving, just like a
Like,
liquid
so
diet.
I don't mind doing liquid diet as long as it fills my stomach and gives me complete nutrition.
That's all you give a shit about.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
Nice.
all you care.
Like, I'm not attached to food. I'm not attached to clothes that much. Whatever I get my hands on, I'm fine. I'm not. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I have a question. Can you explain how Rima was from 0 to 10, 10 to 20, until now?
Zero.
What have been your how have you been and how have you changed in all of these 3 phases of your life?
Oh God. 0 to 10, I think I was a very quiet child. And I was a loner, which I'm still am.
But you had an elder sister.
Yeah.
Didn't that help?
Yeah, she was too much. She was a very big personality, and
She
she
is
literally, she is still, and
Yeah, obviously.
she influenced me a lot. Like
Yeah.
she was my biggest influence. I was totally in love with her.
She
Still
was like your
am.
mother.
Yeah,
Nice.
my like how Raunak loved Richa a lot. Like in our house, everybody loves Richa.
Yeah.
Like we confide our problems into her. It's never the other way around. Nobody confide anything to me.
Nobody can find anything to eat.
Bro, you'll just be like, bro, fuck you, it's your problem. Like, yeah, nah. If it's a fight, please don't enter.
Let them hit you.
Yeah.
And and that time, like, I would say every class I would only have like one friend at a time.
The bestie.
Yeah, I would only have like one. I don't believe in group of friends and there should be like 10 friends in a gang and we are going.
Were you the famous one in school?
Not until later in life, because when I was young, I was very reserved and I was shy, which I'm still am. But yeah.
How did you open up then? Like, you said you were shy, right? And then you're saying that you were like,
I'm selective shy now.
Okay.
Now I'm not shy anymore. Now I'm just selective shy. Now if I don't want to talk to anyone, I'll be like, I'm just shy. Don't talk to me. When I'm not in a mood to meet, I'm an introvert.
Okay, so shy is just an excuse to like not
shy
talk
is
to
an
people.
excuse, point to be noted.
Yeah, shy is an excuse. to
Shy
not
is an
talk to people.
excuse. It's not a feeling.
And I think, what was the next one? 10 to 20.
Yeah.
I think when I was 10 to 20, I was very, wow. I think I had a very low self-esteem that time. And I was very dependent on validation a lot in my life at that point of time.
But like, I guess at that stage of your life, you're just like gaining complete consciousness and you're just looking to see
But
if,
but you see some kids and they're like leaders and you're just waiting for people to give you a validation that you're good. And it took me a lot of time to realize that I was that kind of a person. And I think by 15, 16, 17, I realized that. And I think 18, 19, yeah.
that was what, university?
University time as
Yeah.
well. That I was a people, this is what I tell people. I was a people pleaser. Okay, because I always used to think that if it would happen the same thing to me, like imagine you're sitting over here.
Yeah.
I don't have the energy to talk to you. I would still talk to you thinking that, bichara, koi se baat nahi kar raha hai. Let me just talk to you. Like, let me just have a conversation with you. Let me make your day better. So I used to overcompensate,
Okay, fair.
which is, no, that's not a good thing. Because
I mean, at that time, you're still exploring like
Yeah.
who you are, right? Like,
Yeah.
you got to this stage because you were like that.
I think I was still that for the longest time. I would like overcompensate because I used to always think that, oh my God, so sad, like this is happening. I should step up and do it. And in that I realized that I would like people please more than self please myself, and I would overcompensate. Like
That you're harming yourself in that
I'm
case,
harming
right?
myself
Yeah.
in that process. I am, and because of that, you overshare also. Like
Yeah.
if it's a stranger and I'm trying to overcompensate, I need conversation to talk. How much
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to you?
True.
you know. And after some time, you overshare, and then you're like, what the fuck?
Why did I do? What the fuck is happening? Why did I do that?
What am I doing? That person might be thinking, God, how much she talks. How much she talks. And I was very, it took me a lot of time to like get out of that.
So what made you realize that, okay, why I shouldn't be doing this?
What made me realize?
Yeah.
I think when things change around you, you realize a lot of things, right? When people change,
Like
life
a different
change.
stage of your life?
Yeah, different stage of when the dynamics of your relationship changes, and when you start adulting, you realize.
Adulting.
You realize that
When did you start adulting? Like, when does I have to be an adult now?
after I got married.
Oh my god.
No, because before that I used to live with my dad, with my dad and mom, and they treated us really well.
Obviously.
Like princess treatment. And we didn't even know how to service a car.
Yeah.
You know, we were not even taught that. And then I got married, and Ankit is fiercely independent.
Yeah.
And he would expect me to be at least not as fiercely independent as him, but at least I could come up 50%. No,
Yeah.
at least do the 50% of it and don't be like a passenger princess. And I remember once he told me that, give the car for servicing.
What service?
What is servicing? Oil change. What is oil change? Do you want to put petrol in the car? Is that what you're asking me to do? No, Rima gives the car for servicing. Who used to service your car? I don't know. I would just keep the car in my dad's office.
Bro,
and
you guys had so many people who would like, anyone would go.
I would just keep the car in my dad's office, and somebody would like service, and then
yeah, then you take the other car.
Yeah, and I'll take the other car, and then the fresh piece is there. And that's when I realized, oh God. And then he actually made me go and service the car.
How did it feel, your first car service?
I think you just have to give it in the showroom and keep it, and then
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's
yeah.
like just going to the office and parking it. They'll do the thing.
You just park it over there, and you're like, how many pages services we got? So,
Tick.
I think that's when I started adulting, and
Like when responsibilities started being put on you is when you realized, right? Like, I can do this also.
I can do it. And then I realized that, oh my God, Rima can do so many things, man, in life.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then after that, you got a job.
I got a job, yeah.
Wow, the marketing job in Total Office. Shout out to Total Office.
Yeah. That
How was that? Yeah.
That job shaped me professionally. My father shaped me emotionally and my character. My father and mother both. I will not keep my mom awake. She'll be upset about
Shout
it.
out, auntie.
मेरा नाम से तूने लिया नहीं ना?
She sees all our podcasts after
bro.
She's like a first viewer.
So my parents shaped me, like, I think my confidence, I get it from my parents. Like how to laugh on myself, make fun of myself, and then get over it and understand what I am, where I mistake. And how to accept it with grace is from my parents. How to be in a workspace and handle rejection in professional life, and everything about professional life, everything, Total Office has taught me that.
Yeah,
Like
man.
your CEO.
My CEO, my managing director. So I used
like
to
professionally shaped you.
shaped me, yeah. So I had two of them. I had the creative director and managing director, and I was below them, and I used to report to them directly, and they professionally shaped me. Like, they never said, usually I'm so blunt that people say that, Rima, you have to have a little bit of filter in your mouth.
Yeah.
Like, I understand, but other people might feel like, bad about it, something you might have said. And I was like, but first of all, I don't speak that way. And if I do, that's one.
Like, you're not speaking it with the intention
Instead
they're
of-
taking it
yeah.
in, right?
And I'm sure they'll understand that. And what my office taught me is that they accepted that bit of my character completely.
That's
And
so cool.
they took out the best out of it. Like, okay, if she's that way, how can we mold her in the best way possible so that this can be her strength rather than her weakness? And yeah.
A lot of companies don't do that, man. That's
No,
actually...
they pushed me a lot when it came to my artwork and everything, showcasing and everything. They'd be like, why don't you do this? Why don't you do this? Do you think you should try this? And yeah, so they were really good people, and they shaped me as well.
That was your first job.
Yeah. I lied in my CV that I worked 10 years.
Worked in dad's office.
like everyone else. Even I have a own printing press on my CV, bro.
Yeah, and I was like, they're like, wow, you have experience? Yes.
10
Yes.
years.
10 years.
Crazy.
10 years experience.
Reference call also on printing press.
She was actually born over here.
And yeah, so it was a good and everything which comes from my independence and the go-gettingness, like I've become a go-getter now, that comes from my husband. Because I don't know if you have met Ankit.
Yes, we have.
If it needs to happen now, it should have happened 5 minutes back.
Wow.
Why are you still on the bed? He's a go-getter. So anything which is like fast, quick, finish this off, go get it done, why are you still lying down?
Always on the move.
On the move, on the move. Like he would take, there was a time he took 24 flights in a year.
Wow.
And I was like, don't you get tired? That's like 2 flights a month. It's like, no, when you have to work, you have to work. Simple.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. And I was like, I need 2 weeks to recuperate. You know how you are? I didn't unpack my bag from my previous journey.
But then not everyone is the same, right?
Yeah,
like you have your strengths and like
Yeah.
you don't need to be a
But
go-getter,
that
right?
quickness,
Do you need it?
yes, I think everybody needs it.
I feel
'cause-
like you just need it because you're seeing it around you.
Yeah.
No, I think everybody needs it because now I feel that, oh my God, everybody's so lazy, man.
Everybody's lazy, but no, the people you come and meet in my industry, there's some of them are lazy, but then there's some of them who
Who are
are like,
quick.
most of them are like that, man.
Yeah.
Come on, like they have to be like
Yeah.
that's because you know how much competition is there out there. So
Yeah.
you just need to be a little more than them, just like a little bit more active than them. Because a lot of people just like do a little bit and then just like just go back to their comfort zone.
Yeah.
Coming out of your comfort zone is also like super hard.
Very,
You know, like
very, very hard.
once you're in that comfort zone and you're like, okay, bro, I'm getting money now. You know,
Yeah.
for you to actually leave your job and then pursue your artwork.
That's
that was
fucking commendable.
yeah, like you know.
Oh, you know what? I actually had had a very funny conversation with Ankit. So I go up to him. So Ankit, I was thinking, I should leave my job and I should become an artist. He's like, yeah, okay, do it. हाँ मैं कर लेती हूँ. हाँ कर ले. मैं कर लूँ. हाँ कर ले. मैं भी सोचा मैं कर ही लेती हूँ. हाँ कर ले. तुम सपोर्ट कर लोगे? पहले से तो सपोर्ट कर रहा हूँ. मैं कर लूँ. हाँ. अच्छा मैं कर ही लेती हूँ. तुम सोने से पहले मैं कर लूँ. हाँ कर ले. मैं कर.
So much validation, bro. मिल गया ना.
I know, but still, because I've never done anything very scary in life, and
Yeah.
I
So
think-
so did you have like a moment where you were like, fuck, like what am I doing at this job? Like what the fuck
No.
is happening? Like why did you suddenly switch?
I suddenly switched because I thought that I need to, like, if I want to become anything in my life, if I'm gonna fail, I'd rather fail it on my own terms.
Fair
rather
enough.
than this job failing me in the future and then crying about it, right?
Yeah.
I'd rather take a risk and fail. I don't mind failing. I have no I failed all my life. So I have zero shame in failing in
Yeah,
my
dude.
life. So I have no this thing. But I was like, I'd rather fail in my own terms than fail impressing
someone else,
somebody else. And I thought that if I could work so hard for someone, like I got my first promotion.
Perfect, bro. Perfect.
Yeah.
Like, that's the same ideology I have, by
Yeah.
the way.
No, because I was like, I got my first promotion in that office in 6 months.
Nice.
That's a very big feat after faking my CV that I didn't work.
10 years experience, baby.
And
6 months promotion.
So imagine if I can put so much of hard work. And I was like, and I used to give myself shabash. I was like, wow, Rima, wow.
Great job,
wow,
bro. Like,
Rima. And I got my second promotion in after that 1 year. So
you're doing great.
I was doing really good at what I do.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, if you can do so much for someone else, imagine what can you do for yourself?
Exactly, man.
That's what happens. Like everybody comes to that conclusion, you know.
And then you realize that, oh my God, I'm so lazy towards myself. I have no respect for me. Because I sleep on myself. But then you learn how to make rules and discipline and you follow that and yeah.
Like discipline is the main thing I think you
Yeah.
require, rather than motivation. Motivation you can get, but discipline is what.
There's nothing as motivation in life.
Yeah, I think it's discipline, like to get
Yeah.
up and to do what the
Yeah.
fuck you want to do. You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. I don't have that discipline.
Really?
I get up at my own time. I do my own shit. I do 4 or 5 different things.
But don't you do a checklist? See, that's one
I
thing my
don't need
office
it.
taught me.
I don't need a checklist.
Keep it
bro.
like a daily checklist.
It's all here. It's all in the head. I don't need to write it down.
That's what we all used to think, but I
I
feel
think-
like we need it. You know what I mean? Like you
I
need
don't
to
know. I
know.
don't think I
If
need
you
it,
write
man.
down, I think 50% of your job is done.
You see it and you see.
I write in a different way. I write.
What is the different wish state?
I just write a
Teach
word.
us.
I just write a word a day in the morning. As soon as I wake up, I just open my book and I write a word. Any word that comes to my mind.
For example, today, what did you write?
Today, I think I wrote receive.
You're receiving my love, bro.
I know, I'm only receiving. So then I woke up, I chilled, I played with Thanos for some time, I had a shower, and by the time it was like 10:30,
Yeah.
and I had to leave for work. So I had to get my work done before the 12 o'clock prayer. So I left for work and I came back at 12, and now I'm chilling.
See,
And then I did some editing work, I did some other things. I'm DJing, mixing also now, learning how to do that. Bollywood party, bro.
DJ Fluff.
DJ Fluff.
Next,
I like that name.
Yeah.
I like that name.
Next DJ in Ux Night. Please, let's invite him.
Only private gigs, yo. Only my own parties I'll play. Call you, you dance, you fuck off then. Nacho, Pio, bench, niklo yahan se.
Bye bye.
Yeah, I need to wrap up and pass out.
Bye bye.
Remember in Rima's wedding when
That,
DJ,
bro, that's such an
that-
unforgettable wedding.
that
bro.
DJ
Wow.
was he wanted to leave at 10. But that was not happening.
Bro,
you know?
people had guns. Bro, how the fuck is he gonna leave when there are people shooting guns in the air? Like, this is Himachal, bro. Like,
No, that was
in
the-
Dehradun also it happened. In Dehradun.
I didn't go to Dehradun.
Yeah, in Dehradun,
But-
same thing happened. DJ tried to leave.
Yeah.
4 o'clock.
The one guy goes like,
Sit.
One guy goes like, I'm the DCP's son.
Whoa.
That guy's like, okay, I'm staying here for another hour. He just had to say that. Bro. I don't know. I mean, I can't believe India works like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I can't believe like India works like that. Like,
Oh my
मैं DCP का
God.
बेटा हूँ. Okay, great.
Bro, what do you mean you can't believe everywhere is the same? Like,
Bro, in Dubai it doesn't work. Like that. I don't know.
I mean, I'm talking about India. Like,
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, you don't realize, right? Like, things like, I mean, obviously there's Vasta and all over here in Dubai and all. I understand that, right? But if
but
you
it's
see,
just Vasta is what? It's just easier to get in when you know someone inside, right?
yeah,
like,
but
I don't know. You know what? I'm going to give my Vishesh Tipni over here. I never liked India. But this time I went to India. I was completely blown away. And I actually love it right now.
yeah,
what was it that
Everything.
made you love it?
Rima got a Thar over there. That's what made her love it.
Oh, what?
She got a Thar.
Oh, is it that Jeep Wrangler?
Yeah, Jeep Wrangler.
Wow.
Her-
Obviously, you're loving life, bro.
She got a Jeep Wrangler over there. Yeah, I love India.
I love India. I have a Jeep Wrangler. Wannabe.
No, like, no,
Thar.
not that. You know what? What I realized this time. What I realized that everything has become very accessible. Okay, I live in a tier 2 city.
Okay.
Not in tier 1, not like Delhi, Bombay. I live in Dehradun. Like, I know it's a tourist destination, but they had 2 Starbucks. I think wherever Starbucks is there, that place gets gentrified. There was Costa's, 3rd class coffee. Costa's we पहुंच गया वहाँ पे. Like, can you? There was H&M over there. There was Bebe. There was Under Armour in a tier 2 city. There was Adidas. There was all big brands over
So
there.
is there like a big mall over there?
Yeah, there was a big mall. Then they had like electric charging station for cars over there.
Tata has come up with all cheap like electric cars now.
And the whole payment scheme, that UPI thing.
GPay and all that
GPay,
stuff,
HPay.
bro.
I
Wow.
was like, what the
They have
fuck?
all
Paytm.
kinds of pay,
Dude,
bro.
Bhikhari.
Yeah.
पैसे नहीं है?
Yeah.
QR code. भाई साहब, ये क्या है? So it was it and you know what? Usually what happens is when I go to India, usually somebody else is dictating my journey. It's either Ankit or my friends, because I usually don't like to play part in taking the lead. So I'll just be like, you know what? Here's the money. Decide whatever you guys want to do. Itinerary, ye wo. I'll just like, you know,
Chill out.
I'll just pay the money kind of thing. You know, just tell
I'll
me.
be part of the ride.
Yeah, I'll be part of the ride.
I
kind
don't
of
want
thing.
to like do the work. You just pay it
Yeah,
off.
so this was the first time I went, and I stayed for quite some time. I stayed for like 4-5 months, and since I had a car, I actually drove over there for the first time.
How
in
was
India.
the driving experience in India?
Dude? If you can drive in India, you can drive anywhere in the
Yeah,
world.
for sure, bro.
A lot of people
But
say
the
that.
second you get used to driving in India, driving somewhere else will be like so painful, bro.
No, because you're like, ये तो सो क्यों रहा है? ये जा क्यों नहीं रहा है?
Yeah.
And my mother-in-law used to think that कि सब लोग मेरे को ही आके टक्कर मारने वाले.
Yeah, obviously.
She's like, Rima, don't drive the car, take the driver. And I was like, no, like, I want to take the car because I got the car, so I just want to take it. And she's like, what if somebody like hits you? And I was like, yeah, like, I'm going to be in the road, and from all the corners, people are going to come and hit me only. Like, they'll be like, target her. Just target her. And I was like, yeah, but everything is so, like, India life is tough, but everything is much more easier than Dubai.
Yeah.
You know?
People are chilled out. They don't give a fuck.
They don't give a fuck.
But they give a fuck about everyone else.
But you know what? I've even realized one thing. I feel that Indians in Dubai are more conservative than Indians back in India.
Really?
I think that's true as well, by the way.
That is so true.
I never
That's
thought
really
of that.
true.
Raunak, people in India is so open mind, and you know they would take the toughest decision with grace. यहाँ पे बड़ी कुछ बोली दो.
India भेज देंगे बच्चों को वापस. We'll send them back to India.
But
and we'll
I
study
realize
there.
that people in India are so. I'm not talking about clothes-wise modern. I'm talking about
Yeah, brain-wise.
brain-wise. They're so like modern and they're so accepting, and we are just stuck. I think when did we come in 1980s over here? I think we're just still stuck in that 1980s era in our mind.
Because we're the second generation, right?
Yeah.
Now is when you'll see the difference in.
And yeah, and you meet your cousins over there, and
Man, look. Okay, I've gone to Himachal.
see you.
Himachal is very different. Himachal is not like exactly what you're saying. You know, we have nosy neighbors.
Man,
who
you're
like,
in a village, bro. Like that's tier 2 and that's a village. Like how can you compare
that's
the
what I'm saying,
mentality?
because-
No, not
like-
village. I'm talking about tier 2. And I was thinking if you go to tier 1 city, how would the people be there over there?
I just went to Mumbai and came back.
People. I think India has a future. Now I think about it, I was like, whoa.
You just fell in love with India and came
Yeah.
back, and now you're like all gaga over it.
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
And I actually did like it. I did like it this time. I'm not gonna lie about it. Like it was good. Everything was so accessible.
Did you do something exciting?
I went to Mussoorie.
Nice. What is Mussoorie? It's a hill station, right? I've never been there, but I've heard of it.
should
I've
go
heard
to,
the name.
we should go to that side of the mountains now.
It's
We've
like
been-
going to
take me-
Shimla and it's like going
Shimla,
to,
okay, I've
it's
been.
like going to Himachal and be like, what is Shimla?
Okay,
Yes.
so I've never been to
What is
Dehradun.
Shimla?
I've never been to Dehradun also, actually.
We should go to
You should go
Dehradun.
to Dehradun. It was it has the best school in the entire India.
There's some.
Doon school.
Yeah,
Doon
that's
school.
what do you call that?
Willems, Doon school. Oh my god, everybody in Dehradun is so intelligent.
Really?
Bro, she's just going ham on India.
Yeah, everybody in Dehradun is intelligent. Yeah. In Dubai, everybody's like.
Dude, was it questions pucho? So I knew someone over there. She's like my nanand.
What does that mean?
Nanand is like my sister-in-law.
Okay.
My husband's cousin sister kind of thing.
Okay.
So they're all she's IIT graduate.
Wow.
Bro, maybe we're just hanging with the great crowd, you know, like tier 2 but tier 1 crowd.
Tier 2, tier 1, I don't know what, okay, so I went to Dehradun, okay. Ankit is a topper. That chick was IIT. Her sister has done triple something, there's some triple IT, something.
Triple
NIT,
A.
something.
Like some fuck all, like.
She's working for Shopify, and one is working for Shopify in London, one is working for Microsoft in this thing. And I was like, dude, everybody is so intelligent. I'm talking to someone. मेरे बेटे का रैंक नंबर 1 आया है, फिर मेरी बेटी का रैंक 2 आया. मैंने कहा रिमा तेरे को क्या रैंक आता था?
Did you feel like insecure? Like everyone's like so fucking like intelligent. IQ level is like boom.
And they're like, oh, हम लोग ना इस exam को prepare कर रहे हैं, and I need to get this much, and we're doing all these things, and see, you know what? When you meet someone for 10 days, the conversation is different. When you're staying there for 5 months, the conversation is completely different. And then they would ask me, it's like, Bhabhi, what have you done? Hi.
No, I mean, like, no, what you're doing is also really good.
No, of
Bro,
course, it
what
is
you're
great,
doing
but
requires balls.
I know, but you know, like, you know, you meet like people who are like super intelligent, like, whoa, like they didn't lie about it in TV. Like when, you know, you would see it in TV and you're like, everybody is fighting over there.
Yeah, like
But my question is, okay, you've seen these kids now who've done IIT and everything. Do you think this is something that they wanted to do, or this is something that has been like, you know, their parents' wishes? Like they're like, parents are like, okay, do this. You know, we decide your future.
Oh my God, I have such a cringe answer.
go for it.
When this will fall down, it'll even become your dream also.
When money comes, it doesn't matter what.
This will become your dream also. When
I feel
you'll
like.
be able to afford that car in India.
I mean, like, I don't
Yeah,
want.
but like you don't need to go through all of that pain. You can get the car in another way as well, right? Like,
Yeah, like.
that's the point. Like you can be a digital artist and still get that car instead of like
Oh God, I
studying
think
like for
in
your
India
fucking life.
I don't think in India they celebrate creativity as much as they celebrate outside other part of the world.
Yeah, because you're not an engineer.
Yeah.
You're not a doctor. You're not a lawyer.
Yeah, that's
You're
what
not an
they celebrate.
accountant.
Yeah, auditor.
Auditor. So if you're not all of that, then you're like tier 2.
Yeah, I'm a tier 2 child over there. And it is so difficult to tell people. They would be like, what do you do? Like, I'm an artist.
Oh,
you
Veli hai.
So you just sit at home and like sit in your iPad and on your computer and you just like keep moving. I was like, yeah.
Yeah. So easy, right? They can't believe that it's that easy, bro. Just imagine. That's what fucks with their head.
They can't believe that you can sit at home and do that.
Yeah, they can't. When I tell people I'm doing a podcast, they don't believe that. They can't imagine.
Is that even a career choice? That's
like whatever it is.
their backup career kya hai?
Backup
fail ho
career,
gaya.
I have 3-4 lined up.
You know how people ask, right? What is your backup like?
Have you ever had a backup?
No.
What's your backup now?
I did very big investment, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where?
Of this guy called Ankit.
Done. That's
I'm
it,
married.
bro.
That's my investment, man. My lifelong investment.
Is that your career, alternate career?
I have told him that Ankit is like, what is your future? Rima, what's your future plan? I was like, Ankit, I've done my biggest investment. I married you.
Time is the investment. Bro.
Yeah.
I've done my investment. That will seek me profit for the rest of my life. Otherwise,
That's a great investment, bro.
that's amazing investment. Choose the right life partner. Enjoy the rest of your life.
Point to be noted. Choose your life partner and
Wisely.
Wisely. Wow.
Insane.
I don't know. Like, do
Of-
you like just how do you know you've chosen the right?
You'll find
partner?
out, right?
You'll
And if you
find out.
don't, then you go on to the next one.
I think anyone who can bring out the best in you.
Makes sense. That's like the thing,
Of
right?
course,
Someone who can support you and bring out the best in you, I guess. Yeah, that's what people look for in a partner.
If
I guess.
if I wouldn't have married Ankit, I wouldn't be half the person I am today. That I give props to him. With like putting a heart in my stone. I don't like giving props to people, okay?
But you're giving it to your husband, bro.
No,
Come
I've
on.
given it to my family,
Yeah.
everyone.
Props to everyone.
Props to everyone, but he has made me like fearless. Kind of thing, you know, like in life.
But I think even your dad like did make you that way.
He
like,
did, but like fearless, making a child fearless and making a grown-up fearless is a different ballgame altogether.
True. Very true.
Right? So I think he has made me like an adult fearless. Like once I told him, and when I was in India, and I called him up and I told him that, you know what, like whenever I drive the car in India, people talk a lot, you know, so I feel very shy that, you know, like why am I taking the car out? You know what was his line? Tu langdi hai.
What?
Listen. Yeah. मैंने कहा क्यों? तेरे हाथ टूटे हुए हैं? मैंने कहा नहीं. चाबी किसके पास है? मेरे पास है. लाइसेंस है? मैंने कहा हाँ. तो गाड़ी चला को कौन रोक रहा है? मैंने कहा नहीं, कभी-कभी sometimes parents, you know, they say, तूने कभी अपने parents की सुनी नहीं है, तो why do you want to listen to my parents? Like, and I feel that I need someone in my life who can tell me this, that it's fine to rebel, man. You used to rebel in your house. You can rebel a little bit in my house also. It's fine. Like it's fine. You just do what you want to do. Don't act.
But you just need to be reminded that,
Yeah.
I think, like, and that's what he does.
He does that, and he does it very well, and that's what I like about him. And like even if I wear something, he would just be like, "Wow, you look good." Like he's not like those men.
Wow.
Are
What
you
do mean?
that man, Raunak?
No.
Do you compliment?
I compliment rather than telling people what to wear.
Oh, what the fuck?
No, I mean like, what do you mean? What the fuck? Like, I don't like.
You'll
I'll compliment.
I
them.
just meant the compliment part. Didn't go to the please wear this for me or something.
Bro, I have seen people saying, "Please wear this. I don't like you wearing this."
My dad used to be like that to my mom.
So yeah.
Yeah, but we're now in
I've seen that
2023,
growing up.
right? Like
Yeah.
that shit. I hope doesn't. I think you do it, bro.
I don't do it at all.
Nobody does that.
He does that, right?
No, nobody does
Okay,
that.
good.
Who does that? Who? अपने कपड़े में भी लोगों के हिसाब से पहनते मैं कैसे
लोग क्या कहेंगे, man? Come on.
Dude, लोग क्या कहेंगे वो अलग बात है, लेकिन किसके हिसाब से कपड़े पहनना, that is a different thing, man.
No, but there. Look, my thing is, if it doesn't look good on you, I'll tell you, it doesn't look good on you.
Yeah, that's a different
That's
thing.
a different thing.
That's a different
but I don't
thing.
say like you can't wear these type of clothes.
Yeah.
So that's the
Fair
difference.
enough.
But I've gone that in my previous like relationship where
Where you've been asked not to wear something?
Yeah, many things.
Wow.
What the
Yeah.
fuck, bro? What
Welcome
the
to
fuck is
University
happening?
of Wollongong.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
Chapter 2, University of Wollongong.
I remember that guy. Yeah, I do remember.
Stop it, Rana.
You're not taking names.
Kill
bud.
the conversation.
You're not taking no names over there.
RIP to that conversation.
That was some drama.
But okay, what were you not allowed to wear? That much you can
So
tell, right?
basically, I was not allowed to wear deep neck, but I can show my legs.
You can show your legs.
because I was. But apparently, if I wear deep neck and if I bend, then people could see like my.
Yeah,
Okay, what the fuck?
Yeah, and the thing is that we were never thought that way. But when you meet certain people and they sexualize each and every part of your body, and then you think in the other way, and then
But what made you just do it?
Didn't I say I was a people pleaser?
At that age.
Okay,
that
fine,
age.
fair. But
Yeah.
like so much is like
I would do
too much.
I was a giver, man. I would think that you shouldn't feel
Like you were such a giver that you gave up your freedom.
Yeah.
That is like
take it.
Yeah, please.
Take it.
Freedom for
Please.
free.
Freedom
No
for
short
free.
skirts, please. Here.
Yeah, I wouldn't say give up my freedom. I would just think that तो क्या हुआ कपड़े तो हैं.
Okay, like
I would
you didn't take it in that big
I
of
didn't,
a
I didn't
deal.
take it in that big a way. I was just like तो क्या हुआ कपड़े तो हैं.
I think that was love, bro.
That was not love. I think that was no, that's not love. If it would be love, then it would be other way around.
I know, I'm just kidding.
You get my point, but
yeah.
that wasn't love. That was control.
You were influenced.
I was
That's about
I was
it,
being
right?
controlled
Wow.
emotionally,
Damn.
which I didn't realize because I was young also. But now when I look at it, and I was like, wow.
I
you
did
know,
that.
I did that.
How did you get out of it?
One day she woke up, she's like, I'm out.
Come out, yeah.
Straight up.
Did you
Straight up.
dream about something?
No.
Nothing.
You just
I can cut off people very easily. I'll give them 100 chance, 200 chance, probably a million chance. But when I cut, I cut.
after one also you can cut.
I don't know. I'll give chances.
Okay, fine.
I'm very soft from inside.
So yeah, I think that's exactly like
That's
this.
what happened. Like one day I'll just wake up and I'll be like, cut, done.
Oh my god, I don't want to be in that dream. Cut
Yeah.
wala dream.
It's not a dream or anything. I think it's.
I think even dad was like that. Like he would give people chance and then he would just wake up one day
Fuck
and
this.
it's like, fuck this shit, man, cut.
But
out.
dad gave not only chances but money also to other people to the fact that.
But I think all of our dads have given money. I don't know any dad who has taken the money. And
Yeah, why can't we be
why
on
can't
the
we find
receiving
those
end?
kind of people?
Yeah, why can't we be on the
like
receiving end?
the word of my day is like receive.
Receive.
Someone just give me money, so I'll know the feeling of what it is like. You know, like I'm the guy who's taking the money and like fuck you, bro. I didn't give it to you.
I think that generation of dads were like that. I think it's not only our dad, it's every dad like that in that generation who was
But who were these dads who were taking the money? Where are they? Like,
Gaya.
Gaya, bro. They're
Good.
Gaya.
I want to be that dad. Paise lo gul.
Oh man, that was like.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Man,
Yeah.
that was like so many. Like I remember, like there would be like, you know that saying, right? Like brown dads, like will tell you not to make friends with these people because they're bad, but then get scammed by their own brothers and sisters and all. Like, I think our family was. My
that
dad
is
was like that.
so fucking true, bro.
Yeah.
It's your own like people who will like fuck with you, bro. Easy.
Ab kya bole?
Oh, I remember. I used
I
to
think
get
we all
money.
have those, bro. In our
Yeah,
family,
we all
like-
have.
My dad, bro. Anyone would come and sit and spend like a month or 2 months with him in his office.
Yeah.
He would open a business with them, bro.
Oh my god, I met that dude.
Yeah.
I met that dude in the airport.
Yeah, he just opened businesses with everyone, man. He's like,
Yeah,
oh,
bro. He's an entrepreneur. He can't help himself.
He will not open with his kids though.
Yeah.
He has no faith in them. I have no faith in my kids. But I have faith in person I met 1 month back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. That's what brown dads
Oh,
are. Like,
God.
it's the same. Like, someone else is somehow more important when it comes to money than your own. Like,
I know. I know.
That exactly happened. And a lot of time he got like,
Scammed.
it's like, oh yeah, that guy was there. And the next
Yeah.
day he's not there.
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Like, come, that's like,
That's
I-
life, I think.
That's I've seen so much of that it's
That
not
it
even a
does-
surprise to me anymore.
yeah,
yeah, it doesn't affect me anymore. Like before, I was like, oh, such a-
Yeah. Oh my god, he took this many thousands and ran away. Like,
Yo, you remember? Like,
okay, go on.
that was the time, you remember? And that there was so when we were in the, what do you call this, vegetable market.
Yeah.
Oh my
And-
god, I was just thinking about it in the car about that thela Raunak ne khola tha.
Yeah.
So we were in the vegetable market, but I think after that, okay, 1 month or something after that scene was over, Raghav had a family friend or someone, I don't know who it is, right? So he was in the rice market, and he ended up taking I think $500 million from everybody in that market itself, like,
And gul.
and ran off. That rice market was
That's an inspiration.
that rice
That's an
market.
inspiration.
Why? Because no, then you made easy money. You
Oh,
ran
yeah,
away.
I know someone like this. Sorry. I totally forgot about it.
That's why I said Raghav's.
It was in the newspaper and shit.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
one of
man.
Raghav's family
Yeah,
friends. or
the whole market was shut for like a couple of days or something like
But
that.
I've noticed that once you run away to India, nobody can catch you.
not
Now you can get
Now
caught or
I don't know about
something,
now,
right?
Now
but
I don't- that time.
That time you
I don't
could,
know.
but I don't think he went to India because the rice market was shut for like a week because of him.
Because of him.
It was on the paper, bro.
Because of him, because no one had the money
Who do
to
you
like,
hang out with?
No one.
That's
No,
the
this
thing.
is my hangout. You, me, and Raunak.
So imagine like, and they went to his house to seize stuff and all, like furniture and all. They could
What
pick
would
up
you
like
seize?
half a
Like-
billion dirham worth of furniture.
Heere jade hue.
Those were the days back in Dubai. Yeah. It's like,
Oh my
That was
God.
the time everyone was running away.
yeah,
right?
you meet someone, say hi, hello, how are you? Next day, bye.
Hi, how are you? Nice. Let's open this and fuck off.
Oh my God.
Everybody would like, oh yeah, you have money. Let's start this. Let's start this. Let's start this.
that.
Yeah, man, that happened a lot. But thank God, now we are not. I don't know if it still happens because now I've not seen. Like,
I don't think people are that
Now it's not like.
dumb
but
anymore because I think a lot of people have burnt their hands already.
I remember.
It's much more difficult to get a loan now, I think,
Yeah,
because they do like proper background.
You have a
checks and
credit
stuff.
score also now, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
You have a credit score, so it's difficult to do that shit.
I remember like when my dad when he had bought the second printing press, and he was trying to sell it. I think some guy from Nigeria.
Prince of Nigeria.
Yeah.
No,
contact you?
Iraq?
He made war money.
Wow.
You know when
No,
there's
but
a war, you make money.
Yeah.
What was it? Vikram.
No, yeah.
Vikram. Yeah.
What is that?
His name was Vikram.
I've met him.
You met him, right?
Yeah,
Vikram
yeah,
Uncle.
yeah.
He has made money in war. You know, some people chase wars because
Yeah.
there's money to be made over there.
Yeah.
So he was that kind of a person. He made a lot of money during Iraq war.
Wow.
Yeah. And
He's the
Trading.
one who partnered up in the
no,
other
then he bought this thing for my dad.
Then he
because-
wanted to leave Iraq and he wanted to settle down in Gulf, but a safer place. So he chose Dubai.
safest.
Yes. And
wow, I
that-
think after buying that printing press, it went all downhill from him for that.
I think that printing press was panoply.
You know, I think it was like the bad luck, that Target printing press.
That
I think it was like a
yeah.
bad luck because when my dad
Whoever
got it-
touched it, usse pehle bhi whoever
There's
touched
so
it.
many things like these, bro. So I used to live next to Mega Mall before, and before you take a right and go inside towards Mega Mall, there's at the at the corner of the street there's a restaurant space. Bro, I lived there for say 10 years, and in those 10 years there were like 6 restaurants that opened and closed in the same fucking spot.
Some places are just
Some
bad.
places just
No,
don't work, and it's
I'll
weird.
tell you why Target was like that, right? There was a proper explanation to it. It's not panoply or anything. It's simple. That thing was huge. Like that printing press was huge, and it's supposed to do like big production work. But everyone who bought it did not have that many clients to serve Target because Dad had Altown, right? And he used to run that. And when he opened with those partners, they had nothing. They just like
The printing press was too big.
yeah,
and
it was too
then
big.
there weren't that many.
And when
orders there.
Vikram bought it, Vikram uncle. When Vikram uncle bought it, same thing happened. He did not have enough clients for it.
I think they underestimate the size of the press.
Yeah, they were
and
like,
the
oh, wow.
overheads which came with the press.
Yeah, because that press was also in one
was
of
an
the
elephant.
yeah, it was also in one of those industrial areas where there would,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
lot of electricity would go in that area. So
Yeah.
they used to have generators,
Yeah.
and
So
that
that's more expensive.
yeah,
right?
but it
Like,
used
just
to
to
be,
run it.
yeah,
like,
used to
operation cost.
run it in generators and all. It used to be like 10 grand a week just to run it. So now imagine how much like I know Altown's capacity was like 150,000 into printing.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's how much you could do in Altown printing press. In Target you could do in like 500,000-600,000 or up to 1 million. That's how much
Whoa.
you could do.
If the machines are working in full capacity, people are working in full capacity, they're doing double shift.
In-
That's
mil-
like
Like-
all.
So
all-
that's-
Like all
how
hands
much-
up, yeah.
So imagine that's how much you needed. Now compare that to a freelancer who would not have these overhead costs.
yeah,
That's where a lot of people came into the market
Yeah.
as freelancers.
and getting the work done from the press.
So getting the work done from the press.
we did that.
Yeah, so that's the thing. They used to do that, no overhead cost. Now the same notebook for a freelancer would be cheaper rather than like I don't even need to go to a big printing press, right? I could have gone to a smaller one and
But
with
you
one
can
machine.
charge lesser because you
Yeah.
don't have any overhead.
Yeah, so that's what happened in this thing, Target.
I never sat with my dad's office.
Yeah.
But I saw you there a few times,
Few times I've sat over there.
and we chilled.
Yeah. And then I left and I went. Yeah.
I've like sat in. We've sat in
We've
Alta.
sat and chilled and
Chill, smoke and dance. Dad used to come to the office, sit, smoke.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
it
And
is-
I knew I had no future over there. So why waste time? I'm
Fair
very clear
enough.
cut.
You had a 10-year stint over there, and then
10 years, like 10 years
10 years
experience.
experience. Oh my god. That was
Yeah, those were like the days, right? Remember, like
Yeah.
it was like
Those were like so much fun, bro. Those days, we just like hanging out at each other's houses. We all living
Dude, during
close
those
by.
days, I had no friends, okay? I used to borrow friends. I would borrow Richard's friend. I would borrow Raunak's friends.
Yeah, when we used to come drink at
Yeah.
yours, like we
Yeah.
were always all together
Yeah.
hanging out, right?
Yeah.
Like
And Richard like, where's your friends? I was like, I don't have any.
you don't need, right? We all are there.
Yeah.
Richard had a big group of friends. I had you guys. So
Yeah.
it was like,
you have a decent size.
Yeah.
yeah. So that time it was like all of us used to hang out together.
Oh my God, do you remember that house in Abu Shakara? Not Abu Shakara.
Sorry,
Jamal
Jamal
Abdul.
Abdul.
Jamal
Yeah, I
Abdul.
cannot forget that house, bro.
Dude, how much we have partied?
There was a garden inside a flat.
Yeah.
That just blew my mind. Like, what the fuck is happening? Like, how? How is that happening? The whole
Yeah.
floor is yours, right?
I remember like that's because when we shifted to that place,
That's when we got Sundari.
also I got my driver's license that time also. Or
I
something.
remember
Oh,
this
no,
guy.
actually,
This guy gave his final test, okay, and he had failed. Or like next
No,
day
I-
was
no,
his
I
RTA.
passed.
The next day was
no,
your RTA test.
I passed, and the thing is, but you don't get the license the minute you pass, right?
You didn't get it because you did from Sharjah, right?
Yeah. So they take you like they take
give
like
you a
1 week.
parcha.
They give you parcha
Yeah.
saying that pass.
So now we all are chilling at yours. We're hanging out, and Raunik's like, bro, I got my license and all. So I was like, okay, fine, you drop me back home. So he sat in the Nissan Patrol. And
No, it was the Lexus.
It was the LX.
Not the
He's-
LX, the smaller one.
This RX.
RX.
Okay,
RX.
sorry, bro.
Yeah, sorry.
We've named only the Merc is left. She had the Merc.
Yeah, Rima got graduation gift of Merc.
Okay, anyway, so he's.
I turned from being middle child, unloved, to the most favorite child.
Yeah.
I'll teach you the game. Come, we'll talk
No,
in private.
so we were like, I was dropping him. I remember him and Shreyas. I was dropping them back, and they used to live like close by, right? Because
Yeah,
the one he used to live in Mega Mall, and behind that, he used to like Shreyas. used to live.
Shreyas was like a 10-minute walk.
Yeah.
Which is like by car, it's like
I
a
miss
minute or
him.
two. Yeah.
So the thing is, now I'm dropping them. So I'm like, bro, I'll drop you guys in one spot. and I will go. Or
Holy
I drop
fuck.
Shreyas first.
You drop Shreyas.
Okay, I
and then
drop
it's
Shreyas.
my turn.
Yeah.
So he's like, okay, fine, the signal is red, I'll stop. And I was supposed to get off at the signal. Now suddenly, as soon as we're stopping, the signal is green. Has turned green. And Raunak has panicked.
because
because he has no plans of dropping me under the house, just right there. And he's like, get the fuck out, get the fuck out, get the fuck out. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck, man? Like,
What?
bro, I opened the door. I moved out of, I jumped out of a moving car.
That
Like,
is so
it was
sad.
about like 10, 15 kilometers. He was still at some pace, right?
10,
So-
15, if you put your leg down, you'll fall, like, because you're
Yeah.
stationary, right?
Yeah, it was there. Like,
Yeah.
I had to, get off like I'm walking. Like, with
Yeah,
the
like your
pace.
momentum
Yeah,
should be
with the
there.
momentum,
The
yeah.
momentum should be there.
Somehow I used my
Oh.
head and I was like, somehow I closed the door in my motion while I'm on this thing.
Wow, Raunak, you.
Wow.
And he's just fucked off after that. I'm like, holy fuck, the cars
Wait.
around me also moving. So I'm in the middle lane, bro. Like, you remember
Wait,
that?
I'll tell you what.
And I feel like stranded and everyone's like looking at me. I'm like, what the fuck? Look.
Okay, so the thing is, this was late at night, firstly, okay? And I just got the license. And I sneaked the car out.
But if it's late at night, there are not many cars on the road.
Yeah, but I
right?
sneaked
Bro,
them
but
out.
it's that area, like
that
Bank
Mega
Street,
Mall,
whatever.
Bank Street, whatever that time. But I sneaked
Immigration
out.
road.
And I sneaked out of the house
I
with
remember
the...
that.
Yeah, because I sneaked out of the house with the car keys. I was like, bro, I'm really scared because I need to reach home before someone figures out that the car is gone. Yeah, because that also happened once. Because before that, what had happened was, I think I just passed like the Kacha test.
Oh, and you tried taking the car then also.
Yeah, I took the small car and we went to this thing.
Wow, Raunak.
We went to Buhera Cornish, and I remember mom, and I think mom had called me. She's like, where is the car? I want to go out. It was you and mom, or it was Richa and mom had to go somewhere. And I think Richa was dropping mom.
You guys always just go to HSBC, which is like 2 minutes from your house, bro.
Yeah, so that time my mom didn't want to walk, right? The car was there.
No, I just thought of it. I'm like, fuck.
But Raunak had the baddest luck because he would get caught for everything.
Because he did everything, you will get caught with something, right?
No, but he could play smart, right? We also did everything. We never got caught.
But he knew that.
He got caught for everything. Like, how stupid can someone be? Like,
Yeah.
It was a company, bro. Like, all of us were like that.
dude, he got caught for, like, even me and Richard did everything, but we were like the best kids.
When Raunak got caught for smoking,
He got caught for smoking. Who gets caught for smoking?
Midwak, okay?
Yeah.
Your mom found it under his dressing table or something, and she looks at it, she's like, "Ye
Drugs.
kya hai?"
Drugs.
No, you like your drugs. Did you say that?
Yeah, drugs.
Your drugs and what was Raunak's explanation for what it is?
Oh, that's
Oh,
fine.
Ye
don't
mehndi hai.
I cannot believe I said that. And
Like, why the fuck
Did
would
she
you say...
buy it?
No. of course
Like,
she
why the
didn't.
fuck would you say Mehndi? Like, what are you doing with
I don't know,
Mehndi?
bro. I panicked and I just said it, Mehndi.
Another panic situation,
Do
bro.
you remember that Guttu's mom conversation and my mom's conversation?
Yeah, Shreyas got caught smoking, and he said that
No,
it's
Raunak got caught in
No,
his bed.
Shreyas'
Mom caught Shreyas' dokha set.
Yeah.
And she's like, what the fuck is this? And he's like, I don't know, it's Raunak's. So obviously Shreyas' mom picks up the phone, calls his mom. Your mom, sorry. Like, आपकी बेटा भी smoke करता है, उसका सामान यहाँ पड़ा हुआ है. And your mom replies, it cannot be his. मैंने भी उसका आज ही पकड़ा है.
Like that's what I was saying. They're so stupid. They would how do you get caught?
It's a company, bro. Saath mein they're getting caught.
But you
Like,
know
come on.
what? I have never lied to my parents. Like when I used to smoke, I used to just say, yeah, I do. Kya karoge? What are you gonna do?
Yeah, no point of hiding anything.
Yeah, no
like,
point of hiding.
Please, bro.
Richa and Raunak.
I used to hide, then I realized that I really don't need to do it.
Yeah, like Richa and
After a
Raunak
name.
My parents
hate
are cool, yeah.
everything from. I don't know why they were scared of dad for some reason, or mom, or whatever.
Not mom.
I was not scared. I was like, dad is like, Rima, do you smoke? I was like, yes, I do. Ek
Because
baar-
that's how your relationship with your dad
No,
was,
no.
right?
My thinking was clear. पहले से ही सच बोल दो. सारी डांट गालियाँ तभी मिल जाएगी. Then at least you not have that cough कि you know what, he's gonna catch me tomorrow, he's gonna catch me day
Yeah.
after tomorrow, he's gonna catch me day. Just say it then. डांट सुन लो, गालियाँ खा लो, एक थप्पड़ भी खा लेना साथ में.
Look,
But at least you're not gonna hear it again.
I was young. Okay, I was in school. I was not supposed to be smoking. Like that's the thing.
Yeah, I
Even
mean, you're
Ri-
not supposed to be smoking.
That's when I was
anyway.
smoking.
Even
Like,
Richa would never accept the fact that she used to do it. Like if dad would see cigarette in her hand, she'd be like, ऊपर से गिरी है, मैंने पकड़ी है.
That's denial, bro.
That's denial to the next level. And I was like, why do you say that? Just say it. Like,
Some people just feel like they can't smoke in front of elders just
We
for
don't-
the respect factor, which I don't understand right now.
we don't
honestly.
smoke in
Like,
front of our parents. Of course, we don't do that. That's
Like you
our-
can, like it's not like you
I would never smoke.
shouldn't or something.
I
like-
wouldn't smoke. In
I
front of
never
our
smoked.
But that's in your own head,
Yeah.
right? Like they know that you smoke,
parents. Yeah.
but you can't. You feel like you can't smoke in front of them
I just don't want to smoke in front of them because I feel that's
because
very,
you
like,
feel like they'll judge you and
No,
like
not judge
no,
me.
like my dad would think is like, you think like you're some big guy or you coming sitting next to me and trying to smoke and all, like that's
Yeah,
what
I
my dad
mean,
would
like-
say. It's like, bros, like out of respect. For me, it was out of respect.
Yeah, everyone has this thing
Yeah.
where it's out
Yeah.
of respect,
Yeah.
right?
Like I mean, you come to my room and smell of smoke.
yeah.
They would know.
You could smell full smoke over here on
Yeah.
your hair and your clothes, but we would not smoke in front for that. No,
Yeah.
never.
Wow.
That's a full mamnu scene.
That was so.
Full mamnu, bro.
What
Like,
is
you can't
mamnu?
do it.
You can't do it. Mamnu means like
It's like
I
haram.
can't
You
do
can't
it.
do it.
I can't do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't do
That's
it.
it. That's the. full
Matlab, if you find a packet of cigarettes, I'll be like, yeah, ये मेरी है.
Yeah.
But I'll not sit. चलो dad साथ में
I re-
सट्टा मारते
I
हैं.
remember this guy's one pack got caught once by his dad, by your dad.
My
And he took it. It's his pack now. It was
He
his-
took it and
इसको
Raunak is
गुस्सा भी
like,
मिली. इसको गालियाँ भी मिली. And then my dad took the packet and
I
left.
yeah,
think
and he used it.
Yeah.
He
I
was
know, wait,
like
it's not.
smoking all.
It's not like I got caught. It's the thing is, I think he knew where I used to hide my cigarettes, but he was waiting for a day.
When his packet
When
was
he's out
over,
of like.
he would be out of cigarettes.
He came.
I would go around.
Literally, look. He came to the room. It used to be above my study table, like the
Yeah, yeah,
Everything. That
And-
was like a sea
yeah.
of like
Yeah.
whatever you want.
And he put his hand up, picked it up. He's like, "What is this?" I'm like,
Then he would open, put it in his mouth.
And then he
No,
would-
no. Then he would just go away.
yeah, and he would take the cigarette and he would go away.
Oh
And I would
my
see him
God.
smoking after
It
that.
was
I'm like,
so-
that's my
That's my pack, yo.
that's my pack.
That was so
Yeah.
hilarious. But I miss him.
Yeah, good guy.
He's
Yeah.
too much fun, bro. Like if
He
you think
was.
about it, like the way he was, fuck you. Like,
You know
doesn't
what?
give a
Even
fuck.
now, when I meet my friends, first they'll ask me, Rima, how are you? How's your mom? How's your sister? How's your brother? Everybody's fine. I miss your dad.
Yeah,
Wow.
obviously.
Everybody, even now, like I don't know. It's God knows. It's been 5 years. And
Yeah.
even now, they'll be like, I miss your dad. I think about your dad. I talk to your dad when I think about him. Like one of my best friends.
What do you mean talk to your dad? Like,
Yeah, Dipti was like, she talks, like when she thinks about dad, she'll just say, hi uncle, how are you? Like imagine I'm sitting here and I'll just remember dad. And she'll just say, hi uncle, kaise ho aap? I miss you. That's like she'll say that.
She can connect that way.
She
No,
can
I
connect
don't-
that way. Yeah.
I
That's
never. That's. We have to get her on the show next time and find out.
You should get Dipti on the show.
Yeah.
Can we get Dipti on the show, please?
Yes, you should get her. Like she's very nice. And The thing was that she was very close to actually everybody was very close to my dad. And
Your dad was like that,
yeah,
right?
he had a very big personality.
On a side note, on your wedding ka video,
The opening was crazy. Yeah.
the song Manali Trance was played, okay? In the video, you can go see it. And at the drop, Chani Chow, and your dad is just like smoking and like blowing the smoke like a stud, bro. Like I still like absolutely love that part.
He was a problem. I think if he wouldn't have been married, he would be a proper gunda. There was no dorahai. Like, you know, this is what he used to give me, okay? Like when I was in college and I used to go for parties, this is like the shiksha he would give me, the lessons. Rima, if anything happens, if anyone does anything to you, मार के आ जाना बाद में मैं देख लूँगा सब
Warrior, bro. It's the warrior mentality.
He literally used to tell me that. Literally, like, I was like, what kind of education are you giving to your kids? Go like violence and everything. He's like, no. He's like, if anyone says anything, hit and come back to your dad. Your dad will take care of the rest of the thing.
Typical Indian.
Wow.
Typical Indian dad. And I was like, whoa.
That's crazy, bro. You've got like full freedom to go and whack anyone.
Yeah, whack anyone. He's like, if anyone even like cherofies you, just hit and come. Don't take no for an answer. If anyone even raises your voice, hit and come. Everything else I'll sort out. I'm sitting here.
Yeah.
So yeah.
He's given you the green light.
Green light? I think that is such a dangerous thing. What if I actually hit and come someone?
But that's what the thing is, right? You didn't.
No, I never.
Yeah. So like it worked.
I don't believe in violence. Like, I'm against violence. I think it's...
Wow. Gotta wrap this up.
All right, let's wrap it up.
Yeah,
is Raunak gonna give like...
Is
hello,
No, it's Raaghav who gives the
gives the
outro.
wrap-up thing.
Yeah. You want to do the wrap up?
What do you say?
It's okay. I'll show it to you.
Okay, then I'll follow up later.
You'll
Let's
follow.
firstly say thanks for Rima. Thanks, Rima.
Okay, thank you so much. It was such a pleasure. I'm seeing you itself after like
I think years.
I think a couple of years.
Not couple of years.
Like
man.
your whole 20 kilo losing journey.
Yeah.
Like I have no idea about
So
it.
you seeing my best version? No.
I've
I was best version when I was fluffy also, okay?
Fluffy.
Yeah, Fluffy.
Thank you so much for your time, bro. You
Thank
just
you.
came here
Yeah.
and like your smile is like so fucking beautiful. You just keep that going. And yeah, this is us signing off. Please like, share, subscribe. What the fuck is happening? And Raunak, you want to say something?
No, I'm good. Thanks, Rima, for coming here.
Didi, Rima Didi.
No, Didi.
Rima
Thank you for coming.
Just Rima.
Thank you for having me, guys. It was so much fun meeting you and talking to you after such a long time. And I wish you all the best
Thank you.
for the
Thank you so
podcast.
much.
Deen Dugni Raat Chogni.
Episode 6.
This is episode 6, by the way.
7 is my lucky number. I told you guys to get me for episode number
It's okay, we'll keep it as 7.
Cut this. Edit.
Okay, so I'm gonna wrap this up.
Okay.
Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe to What the Fuck is Happening. This is all of us. Another RRR episode. Signing
yeah.
off.
Bye.
Rima, Raunak, and Raghav.
Bye.
Peace.